I don't know, things still don't really add up here. Like, we got some theories, but I feel like every theory we've devised, everything creates more contradictions than it solves. Also, what the heck is this room? Like, I think that's going to be rather important to this trial. Alright, oh, okay. At the game room. Calling all gamers. What are your alibis? Just Maki. Well, I guess we can get at your story of how things went down. Maki, you were in the game room when Rentaro was killed, right?
Hey.
What were you all doing down here? Rentaro was with you, right?
Hey.
Am I a suspect? Oh no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone.
Huh? Because?
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened.
You don't know?
So trust no one, Kaede. Or you lose. Got it? I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. Like a killer! It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together. And obviously anyone who organized a mass gathering of people near the scene of the crime is kind of automatically a little suspicious. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires.
I don't understand.
And pick the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. You? Interesting group. 7 people. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. But, I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in a fight, though.
I see.
Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atua would be useful.
Huh?
What about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver?
This is stupid.
He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it? Jeez. That does sound like something Kaito would do, though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement?
I don't know.
Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence? And what was Rentaro doing at the time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you?
That's true.
He was at first, but then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish the meeting before time expired. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So presumably anyone who stayed behind in the game has a pretty good alibi, right? So I mean that's gonna be Maki, Himiko, Gonta, and someone else. The girl, the religious girl. And then Kaito and Tenko, if they were sticking together during the search, they would have alibis for each other. And everyone else sort of has an almost implicit alibi, just because like we were keeping watch the whole time. So we like kind of know no one else went to the basement unless there's another route. I don't know. Now, it's possible Kaito and Tenko might not have alibis for each other. I suppose. Seems unlikely, though. I guess we'll ask them. That must have happened around... Huh? What are you guys doing here? Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Kaito is definitely welcome to join. Then did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time?
Nope.
Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us. Where was Gonta then?
Huh?
Huh? Gonta wasn't with you guys. Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself?
Ew.
Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other two felt the same way.
Um,
What other two?
like I'd know.
Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Okay. Interesting. What do you make of this, Shuichi? It looks like she's in the back. Let's try talking to her. Already ahead of you, man. Okay, is this the AV room?
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, the AV room is that room in the back, right?
Could it be?
Okay, have you never been in there before?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet anyway. Let's go. I didn't even know we had an AV room. Hey, guys. Oh, stylish in here. Wait, Gonta not murder anyone!
Come on, man.
I told you we're not saying you did, we just want to talk.
No.
No, it's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer.
No way.
No, Judge! Gonta by his outside, on inside Gonta, gentlemen!
Hey.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Ah.
Oh, hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him. Yeah, just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit?
Yeah?
Or are you not the culprit? Are you not the culprit?
Huh?
Gonta, no, It's been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. They'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. Okay. 5 strawberries, 50 cents each. So that's $2.50 for the strawberries. And then the apple is...
Jeez.
That's totally off topic, Himiko. Do your own math homework.
You know?
Hey, Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gonta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gonta think he not much help because he not smart.
Bugs are.
So Gonta in here alone watching bug movie.
Huh?
What? How does that help?
Honest.
Bug movie, fill Gonta with fight. Make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma.
I see.
So it helps you fight. Okay, sure. You do you, Gonta.
But you know.
But why was it locked?
Huh?
What was locked?
With my magic.
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic.
Huh?
Huh, Gonta no can become girl Gonta. Then Gonta never become gentleman.
Jeez.
Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
Is that all right?
Gonta, can you tell us what happened next?
Gonta.
Gonta just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fights.
Honest.
That it really. Gonta just wanna protect everyone. But you guys not gonna believe Gonta, huh? Cause Gonta's so big and scary looking, huh?
Whoa.
Calm down, you're making a really scary face.
How can this be?
Cause Gonta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind? Like, in terms of mental acuity?
That's true.
Okay, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, there's a screen. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector is turned off.
That's true.
If you're up the screen, you could use it as a long pole of sorts. So what?
No.
I just think that it could be used for something. For what, though? Used how? Sometimes you say some weird things, Shuichi. Must be a detective quirk of yours.
Okay.
You think so? Sorry, you can treat it as me talking to myself. A pole could be used to, like, bar a door or something, I guess. There's some posters rolled up with rubber bands in a cylindrical bucket. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same, too. I took a poster out and unrolled it. Ultra Despair Girls 2, coming soon. Really? Yeah, it looks like a game, but I've never heard of it before. Huh. High school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Yeah, it sounds like some lame spin-off. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks?
Yeah.
Probably. Ooh, video rack. There are a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film.
That's...
The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right?
Huh?
This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences were moved to tears.
Really?
Well, Americans do tend to get emotional.
Huh?
Hey, what else do they have here, I grabbed a movie at random, and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies over there? Oh, nothing suspicious over here. Let's just go look somewhere else.
What happened?
What's wrong? Did you see something?
That's wrong.
I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. I mean, movies.
Wait!
Katie, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look.
Jeez.
No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we are both looking down at the floor with beet red faces.
Right?
I told you.
Sorry.
Let's investigate something else. Okay. I guess we can investigate the other video rack. It's gonna be more wholesome, probably. Let's just forget this ever happened and move on. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Alright, Gonta, what do you have to say for yourself? Gonta watching bug movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. But Gonta need focus to fill up with fight, so Gonta lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic. Huh? If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman.
Jeez.
Himiko, shut up. Stop saying ridiculous things.
Honest.
Gonta just wants to protect everyone, really.
Why?
Why no one believe Gonta? Gonta feels so pathetic. What do you have to say for yourself, Himiko? The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
No.
No, it's still too early to determine that there are a lot of things to consider. Really? Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious no matter how you look at it. And why are all like, I feel like most of Himiko's portraits are mildly depressed. It's, well, no, why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko?
What a pain.
Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious no matter how you look at it.
Got it?
Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care. Wow, she is sweating bullets at that.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
Jeez.
Stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. And is magic ever going to actually be useful for something?
Damn.
Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting.
Hey.
Kaito, can you tell me more about this strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right?
Huh?
What? Am I one of your suspects now? No, that's not what I'm... Nah, it's natural that you're suspicious of me.
Of course.
But I'm not the culprit. I swear it on the universe.
Got it.
I've got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then...
Well, now that we have the chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed.
Got it.
Alright then, where should we start? After Kaito and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed, and then we saw you guys go down to the basement.
Hey.
When did you start asking people to go with you?
So...
I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one, and we all went there together.
Okay.
That's when we saw you. You got You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rentaro.
You know,
Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I didn't confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting, and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gonta went into the AV room and wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maki told me about that.
so...
After that, during the meeting, Rentaro left to go to the bathroom. Well, we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys. And so, like, what's the sort of time difference between him leaving and you going to get him?
Okay.
We had gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off.
Yeah.
And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still there, right?
Got it.
Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know...
However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in here the whole time.
I see.
I see, so we can't confirm Gonta's alibi yet.
Hey,
The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anyone there?
That's right.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there.
Jeez.
Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rentaro's dead body. That's just about how it went. Didn't learn any new information, though.
Come on, man.
So I'm not cleared of suspicion yet, huh?
no.
Don't worry, you're not a likely suspect.
Dumbass.
Hey, that's not something a detective should say.
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rentaro will have died for no reason.
Got it.
This is where you need to let your ultimate talents shine. Shuichi.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know.
Of course.
Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate on my own. Shuichi's a different type of detective than Kaede, or not Kaede, yeah, Kyoko, that's for certain. Okay, then this just like goes back. Is there another end? The story's different than the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway?
You're right.
It seems that way. Let's check.
Yeah.
It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... Got a chunk.
Huh?
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door. Well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes when doors are like stuck like that, it's a matter of you just applying enough strength to it.
No.
No, if it's Gonta, it doesn't matter if the door is stuck. Right? We did see him, like, with the whole manhole cover. Like, that's... Yeah. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover.
That's right.
Yeah, he could eat this door for breakfast. Yeah, it's also worth noting. And he lived... he's got a history of living in a very primitive sort of lifestyle. And the primitive human hunting method is throwing objects, you know, rocks, spears, and the like at your prey. Like, and I still like the idea of the theory where the shot put was dropped from above. But if there's anyone who just straight up throwing the shot put makes sense as an actual, like, planned murder method, it would be Gonta. And he carries a bag on him at all times. Interesting.
Gonta never do that?
Gonta not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day.
Okay.
I agree.
Huh?
Huh? You think Gonta could eat this door?
No.
No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
Is that all right?
There's dust piled up on the railing of the door. The sliding door hasn't moved in a while. Man, Shuichi and dust? Like his main form of evidence. So then he just forced his way through the gap. He's kind of a big guy, though. That's not possible. There's maybe enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well if it were thin enough.
It's magic.
So then he probably used magic. That makes you slim enough and keeps the fat off.
Wait!
Gonzo no can use magic!
Okay.
Oh, I can use magic. These two never have anything important to say. What is it, Shuichi? Man, Shuichi and I, we need to work on our communication with each other. Like, there's a lot of ellipses between us. Like, we gotta speak our minds a bit more. So we, like, know for certain we're, like, talking things over, having a successful investigation.
What's the matter?
No.
Nothing, just something I want to confirm. I'm going to try the sliding door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered,
I knew it.
I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. Are you are you implying Gonta maybe chucked the shot put from the AV room into the library and killed Rentaro that way? And that's... Well, even if you can see the entrance to the library, like, you need to do some ridiculous, like, ricochet trick shots to hit the area in the room where Rentaro died. And the file, the Monokuma file, specifically says it was instant death upon impact, right? Like, unless that's inaccurate. And we do have evidence in how the body is found that would seem to imply maybe it's inaccurate, but historically, like, the Monokuma file obfuscates a lot, but usually it doesn't usually just straight up lie, right? Like, it will omit facts that are useful, but what it does contain is normally always accurate, even if it is framed in a way that is somewhat misleading. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. Oh, straight across. That changes things quite a bit, doesn't it? So what?
That's...
I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning how? Okay. I think we've investigated everything here, too. Then what should we do next?
Hey!
For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. No couches! We're gonna ruin the AV experience for everyone. So who haven't we talked to? We haven't talked to... Oh, Tenko, hello. Were these dots always so ovular? I thought they were circles. Maybe it's a different staircase I'm thinking of. Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. Well, that's good, though. It means we're getting corroboration, so that's useful in and of itself. I see.
That's right.
I knew it. Gonto would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence?
Hey.
By the way, how has your investigation been going?
No.
I haven't done any investigating. Well, what are you doing then?
Huh?
What?
Degenerate male!
Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
Huh?
Watching Angie? Why?
Listen up!
We agreed to investigate with one another, with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone.
I see.
Oh, that's why you're with Angie. I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here.
Okay.
For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. What is that face? Oh, she does not look happy right now.
Ugh, degenerate male!
Don't act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Okay. So where is Angie, then? You're keeping an eye on her. Where is she? You're doing a pretty bad job of that. Oh, there she is. Okay. Hey, Angie. Yeah, they are directly across from each other.
Hey,
You're not gonna investigate, Angie? Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atua, too.
Amen!
Oh, Atua, please let Rantau enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey.
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. He never died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
Huh?
Sounds like a credit card rewards program. Well, that was useful. What about upstairs? We should investigate the warehouse. Because that's where the murder weapon came from. I guess also, I mean, we were in the classroom the whole time things went down, but it couldn't hurt to give it a look over, at least. Maybe there's something we missed in the moment. Oh, lots of people are here. Hi. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on lookout inside this classroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from here we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library, too.
You're right.
That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. Is that technically true? I'm just trying to remember exactly how things went. Yeah, Shuichi had returned, I think, by the time. Right? No, I'm trying to remember exactly how things went down. Because he left for a bit to investigate the people in the basement. Then he came back. I don't think he left again before the alarm went off, so... yeah. So yeah, that's accurate. And I guess it's plausible he could have, like, murdered Rentaro. And then the alarm goes off for a different reason. Oh no. Guys. He goes down, checks on the other guys. Rentaro's maybe in the library by then. Kills Rentaro. He's had the sensor off all this time, and then he relies on the automatic closing function of the bookcase to set it off instead of the opening function. It's interesting. It's an interesting theory for sure. I'm not completely sold on it, but it's interesting. Definitely something to watch out for, at least. I see. Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you very much. Okay.
Hey.
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Oh,
may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
by the way.
It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it.
That's...
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watching this classroom.
That's right.
Because a culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we were in here on lookout.
That's right.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Okay.
Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out. Oh, right, yeah, I stacked books within the vent itself. Forgot about that. Yeah, okay.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
Really, I will be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Okay.
Thank you
That's
very
what we
much.
did. I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kiba, you totally sound like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. Past life? How could I have a past life when I am not made of human components? We should probably look at the air vent ourselves. It's the vent that connects the library. Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom that connects with this vent. What do you have to say for yourself? Let me guess, you wish to hear my alibi, yes?
Huh?
Well, how do you know?
You see.
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. At least he's self-aware.
Well.
So, to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcer played, I was in the dining hall eating supper.
Ah, yes.
The other people there with me were Mio, Kurumi, and Smoothie. The Monocubs prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake or some such. That pasta sounds depressing.
Do you understand?
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
Hey!
And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
Yes.
If there was something to note, it would be that Mia was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Smokey left to use the restroom. Restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Smokey is the open cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else. Someone else, but who?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. I will say, the evidence so far... I feel like a lot of the evidence kind of is pointing to a lot of different people. I guess, makes it difficult, but still, like...
Is that alright?
Let's ask these two what they were doing when the body discovery announcement played. Didn't we already do that? What, we never got to your alibi, did we?
Hey.
Hey, Kiba, what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcement? Ah, my alibi. Oh.
Huh?
Are you glitching right now?
Well.
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So you don't have an alibi. But Ryoma said he was alone in his room, too. Jeez, way to throw him under the bus.
Huh?
Huh, that was not my intention. But I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. Well, the thing is, though, like... If we're confident the staircase we were watching is the only way into the basement, basically anyone who wasn't in the basement, even if they don't have like a specific alibi, they have a practical alibi, which is I didn't see them. So, yeah. And is it plausible someone could like slip by without me noticing? I guess. But I think the easier assumption is that I would have seen anyone who tried to go down there. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi?
No.
No, I would suspect you just because you don't have an alibi.
Of course.
And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all.
Thank you very much.
But you don't need to be so PC. Robot pun. Or electronics pun. Okay.
Okay.
Putting aside the thing about Tsumugi, now we know everyone's alibi.
Huh?
Oh, what about Kokichi?
No.
We don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. everyone he talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. True.
I see.
Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're the detective and I'm not. So wouldn't hurt to ask him what he was doing at the time. Just take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Hi, Kokichi.
Oh?
Oh, investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awfully chummy. Are you here alone, Kokichi? Yeah, why?
Jeez.
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person.
Was it?
Oh, did we? Well, just because we agree, it doesn't mean we have to do it, right?
Hey.
Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you?
Right?
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious.
Is that alright?
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time Rentaro was killed?
Oh.
Oh, an interrogation from the ultimate detective himself. What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer, to tell you the truth. I was in the library smashing in Rentaro's head. What?
Huh?
Hey, quit screwing around and take this seriously.
Why?
What? I don't really need to tell you guys what I was doing.
Huh?
What?
Because?
I gave you an honest answer now. To just make everything boring. Or if I gave you an honest answer, just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That'd be way more fun.
Shit.
Trial's gonna be boring anyway since we'll have photo evidence.
Stop it.
What are you saying?
Anyway,
I'm just saying this is a game. Let's have some fun with it.
that's wrong.
This isn't a game. Rentaro was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
How exciting.
Exactly, it's a game of life or death. The best sort of games, in my book. I'm so excited. Oh, this class tried to start already. Is Kokichi actually enjoying this situation? Could be a front, but... there also has to be the one unhinged maniac. In every friend group, right? So look around your friend group, find the unhinged maniac. If you didn't find one, then guess what? It's you. Alright, warehouse. Let's see where this murder weapon came from. So maybe it should be in the library. But the murder weapon came from the warehouse. Fine, I'll go investigate what the game wants me to. I think I'm starting to get a handle of the layout of this place at least, though. Okay. Well, we can't get into the... Yeah, we're... Library. Yeah. There we go.